deep in the age of information. Now, more than ever, we are constantly bombarded with news, facts, trivia, thanks of course to our 24-hour cable TV, numerous magazines and newspapers, and the World Wide Web.
That's right, Maggie. This 21st century is definitely all about being informed and the power that we harness through information. And Fit and Fab is all about empowering you to be fitter, fabber, and fiercer females with just that, knowledge and information. I'm Tere Licaros.
And I am Maggie Wilson, and this is Fit and Fab, your ultimate guide to being a better you.
Reach for the sky, dance to the beat, yeah. Pamper yourself, go all out, yeah. Be fit, be fit, be fab. This is your time to be all that. Be fit, ooh, be fab. This is your time to be all that.
Tonight is jam-packed with stories that's sure to feed our brains and bodies. We've got a feature on nail care, a guide to gym machines, medical tests every woman should take, our zero-cal, zero-nonsense profile, and this week's Calciate to a New You.
Mags, do you love manicures as much as I do?
Ooh, yes, I love manicures. I get them about once or twice a week. Ikaw?
A week?
Yeah!
Mga once or twice a month naman ako.
I like them so much because, you know, they're so relaxing. It relaxes me. They're so therapeutic.
Oo, hinahawakan yung kamay mo.
Diba? Plus minamasahe
Oo,
pa.
ang sarap na.
And the fact that your nails are so clean.
Exactly.
Because that's one of the things that I look at a person when their hands are clean.
Ako naman gusto ko yung different colors kasi it's a way to express yourself.
There's no doubt about it. Women love pampering. And one of our Kikay guilty pleasures? Manicures. No nail biter there.
Well, we scour the metro for the ultimate lowdown on nail care from cut to cuticle on tonight's Fab Guide.
Want fabness at your fingertips? Here's how you can nail it. Take away our bags, shoes, and bling, and we've still got our built-in accessories, our nails. More than just a thin, tough slab of keratin protectively covering our tips and toes, nails can tell a lot about our personality by how clean we keep them and how we wear them.
A big trend right now is nail grooming or nail polishing.
Nail color isn't the only way to jazz up your digits. Feeling artsy-fartsy? Turn your nails into a canvas. Taking cue from style-savvy denizens of Hollywood and the catwalks, our own local nail salons are doing a great job keeping up with the trends. One such place is Le Charmant in Annapolis Street, Green Hills, San Juan. Currently on their 29th year in the industry, this nail salon pioneered cutting-edge nail care and high-tech enhancements with their gallery of innovative and inspired designs.
The name La Charmante in French means charm with dignity. How are you able to maintain a perfect set of 10 fingernails considering office work, considering that you may be involved in physical activity in some sports or go to the gym, or some ladies even do housework.
Manicured hands and housework? It may seem like a stretch, but this is what Le Charmant is best known for. Ultra-durable nails that are high in style and low in maintenance. For a sampler, they treated model Kim to 2 different types of designs on her hands and a new, strange but pretty process on her footsies.
We also have the foil where we shred actual strips of foil into small pieces and place it on top of the nail to create a snowflake effect. And the trend right now in the nail industry is that of the stiletto nails. It's a shape of the nail wherein it's not squared, it's not round, but pointed. Although don't worry, it looks sharp, but if you touch it, it's not sharp. Once that the nail has been coated with our nail enhancement product, it even protects your leather bags when you have nail enhancements compared to having your natural nail.
To top it off, they put Swarovski crystals and a 24-karat gold-plated ring charm by drilling on the acrylic extensions of Kim's nails.
This very nice hand-painted nail design, which we call the diamond nails. It's not your usual typical floral nail design. It's more in lines.
For her toes, Kim was given the crackle design, white polish for the first coat, and a kind of polish called cracked ice that, well, cracks when it comes in contact with the toes. The effect is an edgy mosaic design. With so many services to choose from, nail spas are definitely not just for the kikay. Not a fan of elaborate avant-garde designs? Along Tomas Muerto in Quezon City is a haven for posh girls.
The basic concept of posh nails is natural hand and foot care. Pati sa nails, puro natural. Walang extensions, walang fake nails. Yung ambience niya very serene, tahimik lang, relaxing, and para lang nasa house.
After getting your manicure and pedicure, you can choose from a gallery of designs for your finger and toenails. From floral to funky to edgy. You can even customize what kind of nail art you want on, just like model Pam did.
When it comes to your nails, you can really specify what you want. You can be more creative with the color and the add-ons that you put onto your nails. So it's really a venue for you to express yourself.
From avant-garde to simply chic. Now from something that's just the right mix of both. Along Tomas Muerto is Cosmo Nails.
It's called Cosmo Nail because it stands for being stylish and urban chic. The concept is basically an eclectic mix of bohemian and the cosmopolitan look.
From the interiors and facilities to the friendly and able staff, Cosmo Nails looks every bit as inviting as the services they offer that cater to anyone who wants some nail TLC. Looks fun, doesn't it? Now, dip your toes into these treatments. One of the spa's best sellers is their combo treatment, which model Maiko tried out. Apart from nail cleaning, the treatment includes an exfoliating scrub on both hands and feet. After which, moisturizing cream is applied. Another fave is their hand and foot paraffin treatments. These girls got a relaxing dose each. Then, you get to choose which color or design you want on your nails. Maiko wanted it plain and simple and opted for French tips. Classy April opted for a rich dark wine color on her hands, while adventurous Angie liked her toes with a sparkly polish. And of course, the nail trend that's all the rage everywhere. And guess who tried it out?
Alright, so right now I'm at Cosmo Nails and I'm gonna try out some acrylic nails. They last a little bit longer. Since, you know, with my busy sched, it'll stay longer and it's hassle-free.
Who wouldn't love having their nails pampered when we've got terrific salons like these? These days, nail care means more than just getting your regular mani and pedi. Here are the do's and don'ts you need to know.
Always trim your nails, make sure that they're clean, and always use tools that are sterilized. Get a special product made for cuticles so that your cuticles are always moisturized. And then when wearing nail polish, always use a base coat before applying color so that your nails don't yellow or tarnish after wearing especially dark colored nail polish.
With the right nail know-how, it doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg to get pretty hands and feet. Gyms need not be overwhelming and confusing with our foolproof guide to gym machines. That's coming up next. And later, the health tests that every woman in their 20s, 30s, and 40s should take on tonight's Ladies' Room. With the number of machines in your gym, sometimes it's overwhelming to figure out which ones to use.
Well, it's time to end the confusion. Ladies, tonight we want you to know your Stairmaster, your treadmill, and elliptical trainer a lot better. It's time to meet your machines more intimately.
The gym is your fitness haven, your health comfort zone, your de-stressing sanctuary.
But sometimes, to gym newbies especially, it can be an intimidating and overwhelming place. With the number of equipment and machines and classes, it's hard to know where to begin your fitness routine.
Gym machines should be your workout best friend, so stop knowing them from a distance and get acquainted with them.
This is Fit and Fab's Ultimate Gym Machine Guide.
Meet your machines.
The most popular and recognizable one? No doubt it is the treadmill.
A conveyor belt where you run laps. The treadmill lets you control its speed and incline to simulate walking or running through hills or valleys.
Walking or running on a treadmill is good for improving your cardiovascular endurance and for people who want to get fit from low to high impact.
Yung first initial burst on the treadmill, you usually use yung available stores yun ng energy. After which, siguro mga 20 to 30 minutes, you start using up yung sugar. After that, when it reaches to around an hour, you start using your fat stores. And then after an hour, you start using your muscles.
A treadmill can work for you in two ways. As a warm-up exercise, 10 to 15 minutes on it can get your blood to circulate and your heart to pump, ready for the next workout.
As an aerobic exercise, a good 20 to 30 minutes of power walking or jogging can definitely give you that fat-burning workout.
You're in control naman of the machines. Basta don't push yourself too much. Kung ano lang talaga ng kaya ng body mo. Know when to stop. Yes.
Part stair climber, part treadmill, part stationary cycle, the elliptical motion trainers are a hot aerobic machine.
Also known as cross trainers, these machines exercise your bones as well as your heart. They provide a weight-bearing activity that still goes easy on the joints.
Some people who have injuries on knees, so we tend to put them on here instead of on the treadmill.
Ang gusto ko sa elliptical is like, iba yung motion niya sa treadmill. Kasi hindi naman na-work mo yung legs mo kasi naaakit lang siya. Plus, may movement din yung arms mo. So you get up to hold on to this thing.
Stationary bikes aren't just what they used to be. They're suited for low-impact exercises because stationary bikes don't put stress on your joints or lower back. So, they can be a great replacement for the treadmill when your knees are aching or your back's out of whack.
This would be the perfect machine for you to warm up your legs. And if you have injuries on the legs, this would be the right machine to use.
Now that we know the machines a little better, it's time to put them to really good use.
With the help of another gym best friend, the trainer, you can map out an effective workout program.
Before going to the gym, you want to know what your workout will be. So whether it's going to be the lower body or the upper body.
Sitting down with the trainer and discussing with him your fitness goals will save you lots of wasted time and energy. By focusing on your targets, you can use the right equipment to effectively reach your fitness goals.
My goals for my body, I'd like to develop like my arms and my shoulders also. Isa back. Gusto ko yun. Maggie, what are your fitness goals?
Well, you know what, of course, again, the abs, because I want to be bikini ready, because in about a month I'm hitting the beach again. And nice legs, nice tush. So, with very different goals, Tere and I set out to do the exercise program that Joseph prescribed for each of us. First up, me. I wanted toned and strong abs, so I headed out to the ab machine to do my crunches. Your muscles start to tingle a little bit here, and when it tingles, that means it's working, that means you're doing it right. For a really effective ab exercise, Joseph recommended doing 15 to 20 repetitions for 3 sets with a lighter weight. Another machine that targets the tummy is the rotary torso.
So this machine, I put it towards the right, so you're going to be working out your left.
Ito naman, since it's a rotating machine, it focuses on the sides, over here, and your back as well, because I felt some tension in my back. Apart from tight abs, I also want toned legs. So Joseph told me to do some isolation exercises.
Basic pointers is you want to have your knee aligned with this joint, all right, para hindi ma-injure yung knee mo.
Yeah.
If your knees are too far down, you're going to compromise your knee.
Okay.
If it's too far out, same thing.
as well as the leg press machine, which works out the quads, hamstrings, and the butt.
I felt like I worked out my entire lower body. It's a little bit tired, but it feels good again.
As for me, I wanted to work on my arms, shoulders, and back. So Joseph had me work out on the classic rowing machine. An oldie but goodie, the rowing machine is a great overall aerobic endurance workout, apart from being a fantastic muscle toner.
The rowing machine is supposed to work out the upper back, so you feel the tension here. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty challenging.
I also spent some time on the multi-station cable machine to really target my arms.
You want to go through the whole range of movement so you get more muscle fibers involved. So mas efficient yung ginagawa mo, mas effective.
To complete my upper body workout, I used the lateral raise machine to work out my shoulders. This is an isolation exercise for the deltoids and best for the forearms and traps.
So Joseph, is there a particular form that you have to observe so that I can maximize this particular machine?
Well, when it comes to machines, you don't really have to worry about form because the machine will guide you. All right,
So that's an advantage.
That's an advantage. Plus, you don't have to really worry about the weight since you pull out the pin, put it in. I mean, it's pretty easy.
And for that perfectly shaped bump, Joseph said to hit the leg curl machine regularly.
In order to maximize the workout on the machine, you want to work out, again, the full range of motion. Now, what you want to do is you want to get the foot pads, bring it all the way up to your butt, and then all the way back down.
I don't think I'll be able to drive. No, it's a good thing I drive an automatic.
The gym is a place where you can go to and get away from the hustle and bustle of the everyday world. It's a place where you can let off all the steam that builds up after 8 hours of work.
So the next time you step into a gym, take your time to get to know your surroundings and your machines.
The relationship between woman and machine should not be complicated.
And with tonight's workout guide, you're sure to never be confused or intimidated ever again. See you at the gym.
Up next on Fit and Fab, the health tests that every woman in their 20s, 30s, and 40s should take on tonight's Ladies' Room. And later, meet this week's Zero Cal, Zero Nonsense woman. Stay tuned.
Tere, do you know any medical exams or tests that women should know about?
Man, there's your standard pap smear, di ba? Parang
Mammograms.
mammogram, blood test, yung sa bones ang tawag doon? Bone densitometry exam,
something like that, yeah.
something like that. But Maggie, would you agree that there's a greater consciousness and a greater need to take
of
these
course.
regular exams?
Of course.
Well, while we have standard excuses when we fail to do something, especially when it comes to our health, our usual excuse is what? I didn't know.
Sounds familiar? Well, on tonight's Ladies' Room, we give you the rundown on the essential health exams that every woman should know about. And after this, we shouldn't have any more excuses when it comes to our health. Watch this.
We update our wardrobe with the latest trends, style our hair to keep up with the season's look. But do we take time out to update ourselves when it comes to our health?
At different stages of life, sometimes mayroong different sets of diseases that occurs in certain ages. So we require also a regular checkup, especially for women at high risk.
Our health test shouldn't stop at our last corporate medical exam. The key to being fit is being health smart. So whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and above, a regular visit to your doctor may keep the sickness away.
It's never too early to start being health smart. Even in our 20s, we should start doing tests to prevent or detect serious health problems, like breast cancer. We Filipinas are more prone to breast cancer than any other race in Asia.
The breast cancer is a very serious issue. So the most important thing in breast cancer is early detection.
Women in their 20s should start doing self-breast exams once a month after they finish their period. BSEs are quick and convenient and can save you the trip to the doctor, so do one today. Ladies 21 years old and above should see their gynecologist for their regular pap smear.
Well, pap smear is a screening for cervical cancer. So it's being advised that all women at the age of 21 or 3 years after the
the first intercourse for them to have a yearly pap smear.
A pap test detects any sign of abnormalities in our cells down there, from STDs to cervical cancer.
We insert an instrument, it's called speculum, inside the vaginal canal. And in it, sa loob nun, you would see the cervix. So, you get a sample from the cervical area, just a very thin, scraping lang. Scrape lang ng konti, and then isa-submit yung nakuha na yun sa laboratory.
For first-timers, a pap smear can be uncomfortable and scary. But the reality is, it's a simple and painless procedure that's essential for women who have a family history of cervical cancer. In these cases, pap smears are lifesavers.
Another serious health concern among Filipinos today is obesity. And many of us aren't even aware whether we are overweight, underweight, or not. So when you hit your 20s, you really have to be more conscious of your body. And one way to do this is to have your body mass index, or BMI, taken.
Body mass index takes into account your height, your weight, and later on, it is calculated in a formula to get to a normogram. The normogram would actually indicate whether you're underweight, normal weight, overweight, obese, class 1, class 2, or class 3. And from there, it will be determined whether how aggressive we should be in making the patient lose weight or gain weight. A normal BMI should be 19 up to 23. The BMI of Teresa is actually 17.3. And by any range that we will use, it's actually in the underweight level.
I just finished getting my body mass index. Now I'm off to my next exam to find out my blood sugar levels.
High sugar levels lead to diabetes, and statistics show that 1 out of 25 Filipinos are diabetic. Are you at risk? A simple blood test will measure our sugar level.
I would advise as young as 20, 25 years old. These people who put on weight, so much weight, and who have a lifestyle of eating in the fast food centers, so they would benefit from just checking up blood sugar. The normal value should be below 100 milligrams per deciliter.
Results show that, thankfully, I'm still in the pretty normal range. But not all of us are this lucky. And knowing our sugar level as early as now will surely make us be more careful of our diet and lifestyle.
When a woman turns 30, it's time to get a little more serious about her health, controlling binges and pig outs, plus a few extra health tests.
The major health test that 30-something women should take is definitely the executive checkup. A complete blood test will measure your cholesterol, uric acid, triglycerides, basically everything that's connected to your heart.
I would say if you have a strong family history of cholesterol problems or hypertension, the earlier age you have a checkup, the better. In executive levels, regardless of gender, normally individuals above the age of 35 usually have a general checkup, which includes blood pressure control and cholesterol determination.
More tests are needed when you're 40 and above, but don't worry, these tests are meant to help you enjoy life all the more. Because as they say, life begins at 40.
Breast cancer is particularly rampant in older women. So a yearly mammogram is encouraged so that doctors can detect any abnormalities developing in the breast area.
Mammogram is the screening for breast cancer. So it can detect subtle changes like certain patterns of microcalcifications or yung calcium deposits or white spots within the plates ng mammogram. It can detect certain changes which could later on develop into cancer.
For women who have high cholesterol levels, an echocardiogram or ECG is strongly advised.
An ECG is actually a representation, a graphical representation of the electrical activity of the heart. Through the ECG, we can actually deduct the activities of the different parts of the heart, the concordance or the harmony the heart contracts with each part, and eventually find out if there's abnormality in the electrical activity of the heart.
As women get older, more tests are needed to maintain our health, like hearing and vision tests for ladies 50 and above. And last but not the least, a bone density test to check our bone health and help prevent osteoporosis.
Our hormones, like reproductive hormones, the estrogen, progesterone, it has a positive effect to the bones. Once a patient has an early menopause or menopause, within 5 years, the bone density would just go down so fast. So we usually recommend bone density tests after menopause.
Another tip, schedule your trip to the clinic on an easy-to-remember date, like your birthday. Consider your good health a gift for yourself.
Even if you think you're fit as a fiddle, take these tests regularly. It can save your life so you can live it to the fullest.
Next on Fit and Fab, Iron Woman Annie De Leon is tonight's zero-cal, zero-nonsense woman. Get to know who she is after the break. And later, Loribeth gets a Kikai makeover on tonight's Calcier to a new you. Stay tuned. A zero-cal, zero-nonsense woman is enlightened, empowered, and independent.
Tonight we meet one Iron Woman, record-breaking athlete Annie De Leon, who will surely inspire us to go for gold in everything that we do. Women are feeble, reckless, and spineless. Not. Our zero-cal, zero-nonsense woman today will show us that women are everything but weak.
Meet Annie De Leon, a proud Filipina triathlon champion. It's amusing how Annie started with this jack-of-all-trades sport. At the age of 19, Annie was already a competitive swimmer. And it was also during this time that Annie says she was conned into joining her first triathlon by her coach and her buddies.
They just signed me up for that, and initially I didn't like it because I went into it very ignorant. I thought I was a very good swimmer and that I would do very well because I was fit, but unfortunately, I didn't know you had to train for the bike and run leg as well. And I didn't. I just borrowed a bike a few days before the race, and naturally I suffered.
Her aching muscles made Annie redirect all her energy to being an artist and finishing her interior design degree. But after a few years, Annie's love for the sport won her over.
I miss the thrill of being in a race, in a competition. You miss the adrenaline rush. And triathlon was the natural progression for me because of the swimming portion. So I just had to learn the biking and running.
Annie's competitive spirit gave her the strength to endure the pain once more, as the pull of triathlons was too intense to deny.
Back-breaking as it may be, Annie zeroed in on her call.
She devoted her time into training and being the best every day of her life.
It takes a lot of time to be good in this sport because you can't just expect to be able to combine all three together, overnight. You have to swim a lot, you have to bike a lot, you have to run a lot. There's no secret formula.
Some people thought it was impossible for a woman to succeed in this muscle-tearing sport. But Annie proved that a lady can muscle her way through.
So you have to take it upon yourself to ignore things like that. I love the fact that people always underestimate me when they don't know my strengths yet. And then I start training with them or racing against them and they, totally get blown away.
From 2000 to 2006, Annie was part of the national team. She has given honor to the Philippines in several competitions.
Recently, she finished first in her age category in the Mecca of triathlons, the Ironman in Langkawi, Malaysia. Annie swam 3.8 kilometers, biked 180 kilometers, and ran 42 kilometers for only 12 hours, 21 minutes, and 17 seconds.
For me, it's an honor all the time. Every time I wear the Philippine colors, because you're doing something not only for yourself. You have to think of your country.
8 years into the sport, Annie is far from slowing down. At present, she is coaching the young women in the Philippine team and empowering women through the Pinay in Action Race series and fitness programs.
I want to see my kids become much better than I am. And more women, more women.
So who says women are weak? A woman is capable of doing a lot of things, not just one. What it takes is commitment, focus, and hard work. Today, there are really no limits as to what a woman can achieve.
Everyone loves a makeover, so we give Loribeth a total kikai overhaul. That's up next on Calciate to a New You.
For the past few weeks, we've been following Loribeth Serrano's lifestyle makeover progress, and I'd have to say, seems like she's really getting there.
And on tonight's Calciate to a New You, we treat Loribeth to something that every woman loves, a beauty and fashion makeover. Watch this.
Last week on Calciate to a New You, Loribeth tried out 2 different classes which had the same idea, that posture is important not only for our health and fitness, but also for our well-being. And to help keep her posture in check, regular Calciate intake.
Because of Calciate, I feel good knowing that even when I grow older, I could still stand, walk, and move as gracefully as I can right now because I won't have stooped posture.
From changing her diet to finding the right exercise regimen to learning proper poise and religiously taking her Calciate supplement, we've been with Lori through thick and thin.
Susan, our Fit and Fab Gold's gym trainer, even taught Loribeth a few routines she can do anytime in the comfort of her own home. Susan prescribed a couple of exercises using bottles of mineral water, like the lunges with arm curl, a few squats with tricep extensions to tone the arms and legs, and arm rows for Lori's back. Lori can also put those law books to good use by using them to tone her abs, by doing some front raises and ab crunches. At-home workouts are convenient and hassle-free. However, there are some exercises that can be detrimental to brittle bones.
Tuwa ako kasi given my busy schedule, mas favorable talaga for me. And I could do this a couple of minutes after waking up. Ito na kaagad para maging part siya ng daily morning routine ko.
To give you your daily calcium requirement to build beautiful bones and fight osteoporosis, Lori, don't forget to take Calciate.
Lori knows that taking this supplement every day is equivalent to drinking 2.5 glasses of milk a day, making it the quicker, easier way to better bone health. Calciate every day is definitely a great habit to pick up for Lori.
This week, Loribeth's journey continues, and tonight, it's not just about being beautiful on the inside, but on the outside as well.
Hello, I'm here at GMA, and this is the day that I've been waiting for 4 weeks now. Fit and Fab will be giving me a beauty makeover and I'm so excited. Our first stop will be at Trinoma. We'll be going to Cinderella so that I could buy some clothes for my dinner date with my husband tonight.
Yes, it's makeover time.
I'm Mika, your stylist for today. Okay, so Lori, what would you say would be your assets, or what would you like to play up in terms of dressing?
I like my shoulders and I like my torso.
Okay, what about your flaws or anything you'd like to conceal?
I hate my arms and my thighs.
Come on, let's go. Let's start fitting.
Time to bring out the inner fashionista in you, Lori.
First outfit, I chose this sleeveless top with a black bib detail, and it was printed. As you notice, it's cinched at the waist, and it's an empire cut, so it really it cuts at the hips, and it hides her stomach, and it really cinches the waist, and it makes her look very slim. It's also printed. Although she's afraid of prints, this print is really cute. And the skinny jeans are really versatile, so they're separate pieces, so she can mix and match them with her existing wardrobe. Our second outfit is a printed wrap dress with a Missoni-like print. It has a black built-in belt sash, which we tied at the back to further cinch her waist. It really shows off her figure, and the cut is very flattering on her. The A-line skirt is flattering for any body type, and this dress really brings out the lawyer in her, but not in a boring way. She looks fun and feminine.
This one's perfect for your chosen career, Lori. It's law meets fashion.
The last outfit is a purple jersey dress with spaghetti strap details. And purple is really in now because it's a jewel tone and it's good for fall. And it really matches your skin tone really well. We paired it with gold peep toe pumps and a metallic gold clutch and some layered necklaces to really jazz up her look.
Could wear that to, for example, if my husband and I go out on a date.
3 new outfits for an all-new Loribeth. And with better poise and posture backed by Calciade, no doubt she'll be carrying these outfits with utter fierceness.
Clothes, check. Next up, let's head to the salon for your hair and makeup. We took Lori to Philosophy Salon, where Lori met senior hairstylist Jomar Flores and professional makeup artist Ann Castano. With these guys, she's definitely in good hands. After a short consultation, it was time for the Philosophy crew to weave their beauty magic on Lori.
I'm excited kung ano mang gagawin nila sa akin, and I trust them naman that they'll only do things na babagay naman sa akin, hindi naman yung sobrang outrageous na ikakahiya ko.
Gagawin kulay sa'yo, combination natin to. Light golden brown and dark golden black.
From dull, drab hair to lovely, luxurious locks. Looks like this hairstyle's a keeper. To make Lori's skin look flawless, Anne covered her skin with the right concealer and foundation. And to top off the makeup, a touch of peach, pink, and champagne that's guaranteed to put some glow on Lori's skin. Wow! New hair, new makeup, new wardrobe. This is definitely the new you.
Do you think Lori's husband loved her new look as much as we did?
Actually, I feel excited in a way. And gusto ko makita yung buong transformation niya.
I feel excited, and we're a little late. My husband is such a stickler for time, so he might be a little bit annoyed, but hopefully when he sees me, he'll be smiling.
Let's not prolong the wait. Time to uncover the eyes of your loved one.
Wow! Naggulat ako sa aking nakita kasi it's a very totally different Loribeth. Ayan. Actually, pagpasok pa lang, hindi ko nakilala eh. Hindi, pero I know it's her. But yes, malaking transformation nung dati sa ngayon. It's very beautiful nga naman.
And judging from his reaction, it seems like Mike totally loved his wife's new look as much as we did.
Beauty should be seen and felt from both the inside and outside. And to help us build beautiful bones and fight osteoporosis, take Calciade, every woman's partner to achieve a newer, better you.
I certainly would like to thank the Fit and Fab family and Calciade for making me a brand new me.
Next week on Calciade to a New You. Did Lori finally meet her health, fitness, and wellness goals? That's next week on Fit and Fab.
Being informed truly makes us better people. And we'd like to think that by watching Fit and Fab, we give you guys the tools that will make a little improvement in your lives.
Please write to us at fitandfab@gmainetwork.com to tell us how we can help you further and in turn tell us how we can improve our show. We really love hearing from you guys. Once again, I'm Tere Licaros.
And I'm Maggie Wilson. Join us again next week, same time, same channel, only here on
Fit and Fab.